No longer accuse Scott of being a woman in STEM.
Why can't you? I'll have you know, well, I mean, they didn't actually go through with it, but they did offer to make me an ambassador for the WISE chapter at U Ottawa.
Why? Why
I knew the
though?
people.
Well,
That's
that's cool. I actually don't know what that is. But too much personal information on the internet is probably not a good thing, so we're going to talk about something else. Fictional personal information. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last we had left off, our little group of adventurers had done their dues, participated, and some of them didn't want to go back to Fendel, and in such interacted with some of the locals at one of these smaller towns on the outskirts. This town seemed to have been some sort of horse or farm kind of based town, and party assisted some of them in what could only really be described as a wolf problem. They found a creature within a cave that seemed to be able to psychically, mentally manipulate wolves' behaviors, and having managed to find a little bit of information, including a symbol that was carved into their body, some text. Kind of wandered back to not Fendel, to the small town outside of Fendel, which is the name I keep forgetting. But yeah, if I recall correctly, you guys had slept the night, and in the morning had discovered that the inn owner had disappeared. They had left a little note for one John, and just seemed to have gone. To where? You're not sure. And I believe that's where we had left off. Right.
Yep.
Pretty much.
We left off with Giancarlo going to cry in a different room.
Fuck you.
first time you've been walked out on. It's okay.
Well, usually I'm running away.
He's just like me.
Just like me for real.
I will not elaborate. Continue on.
But you wake up to all of you kind of wake up to a completely empty inn. If I recall correctly, Giancarlo, you were pulled into Libra's room.
Not really pulled in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had woken up first because I'm an early riser.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of saw that he was having some kind of moment and just like motioned to my room and closed the door behind him.
Fair enough.
Wasn't Neve also in your room?
No, it was you and me that were supposed to be in our room.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Neve was with Jeff. Sorry, not Jeff.
That's
Who's Jeff?
Constantine.
That's my character's name.
Yeah.
My wife.
Wow. But yeah, did you pull the note off of the counter?
Yes, I would have taken it with me.
Okay. But yeah, what do you do once you're back in the room as Libra shuts the door behind the two of you?
Oh, not the two of us. It's just him in there.
Yeah.
I didn't go in with him.
Behind.
He's probably gonna like go to a corner of the room, curl up, and just kind of get the feelings out.
Okay. But yeah, the rest of you stir relatively early in the morning. It's quiet, it's decent. The interior of the building is a little chilly, but not too bad. As all of you kind of eventually filter out of your rooms, you walk out into a completely empty tavern. You do see that Libra is currently... What would Libra be there?
He doesn't know what is exactly written on the note. All he knows is that Giancarlo was sad about something. So I think he's just kind of probably sitting there. He's probably grabbed himself like a cup of water or something and is sitting at the bar, just kind of waiting.
Yeah, the rest of you see Libra sitting at the bar, drinking some sort of liquid from a mug.
Noticing Giancarlo's absence, I ask, what happened to our 18-year-old friend?
Sounds like
No,
the start of a
he's
porno.
doing something. Probably still asleep or something. Who knows?
I hope he can sleep amidst the sound of whoever is crying and sobbing in the room next to mine. Quite deafening.
I didn't know there were other
Oh.
guests.
Yeah, I don't know who that is because no one's in that room.
I think I heard at least one Mamma Mia amongst the sobs.
You know, now that we're all here, it does seem rather empty. I'd say, like, kind of glancing or at least vaguely looking in the direction of
Yeah,
like the
and
bar or whatever.
you can actually see that the door to where you would have assumed her bedroom would have been is slightly ajar.
I can feel a draft coming from the that room there. So I think that means that the door is open.
Is it
It
bad manners
seems
to
to be
wake a
that way.
tavern keeper?
I'll kind of like slowly step over towards the room, and I'll probably like obviously not look in, but I'll just say it doesn't seem like anyone's in there.
Maybe they went to a communal Sunday service. Or they are planning surprise for us.
I mean, she could be doing some work. She was like carrying stuff in and out the other day, so
And Giancarlo
That's
took the
right.
note with him, so like we have no clue.
Yep, you have no idea.
well, it's not like we have anything better to do, so we can always just, you know, wait.
I mean, sure. Probably gonna see what there is to eat and maybe pay afterwards.
Taking a tentative glance at the exterior, is it like a nice, foggy, misty morning? Is it like shitty and hail like Calgary? Is it
What the hell?
fucking 30 degrees?
What the hell? It's kind of glancing outside for the weather itself. It appears to be relatively chilly. The sun is just cresting over the horizon, and you can see that there is this thin fog that seems to be kind of hanging around. There is a layer of like uh, there's a layer of like clouds far above, but it doesn't look like it would rain. It's just like a half cloudy sky, half like kind of sun.
It looks like The Witch by Robert Eggers.
I am not aware of that, but we can go
Oh.
with it, sure. But yeah, Libra, you kind of walk into the kitchen, which is attached to the side of that room, and you can see that the kitchen is cold. There is a like a what is it? A trapdoor to what appears to be like probably a cellar of some sort. That might have been where food storage and such would have been. But out in the actual kitchen itself, there is no fire currently going on the stove. All the pots and pans are clean, due to some of the work that Giancarlo has done. But aside from that, it's chilly. You do see that the key to what would have been the actual like larder, the cellar, is in the lock.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think Libra's just gonna kind of, go around, seeing what food we got, and probably just start making something for himself.
It's relatively easy. You kind of go down into the cellar. It's like a small storage space. You grab some smoked meats, some ground flour and all that. Begin prepping yourself a meal. Do you have cooking tools, chaps?
No. But I figure I'll be able to make something simple, considering what I've had to do.
Sure. Give me a survival check.
He said, forgetting that he is Andrew.
Yeah, I know.
I believe in him.
I got alchemist supplies.
I
You're cooking
have
something
been
different, you feel me?
The
Oh,
DC is
boy.
10.
DC is 10? Why'd you gotta set a DC? That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you do pretty well. You kind of grab some of the smoked meats, you grab a little of the bread, and kind of like create some like toasted flatbread and whatnot. It's a little bit hard, but this is how you kind of like it. But yeah, food comes out, and do you make enough for everybody else, or do you just make enough for you?
Yeah, make enough for me. No one else has said anything about wanting food. So he's just gonna make some for himself.
All right. Yeah, Libra, over the course of the next like 15, 20 minutes, you make yourself a relatively nice, decent breakfast. And there's honestly quite a bit of supplies down in the cellar. You could probably stay here a little bit longer if the person doesn't return. But given that it's
I'll take that back. I think I make something for myself, and probably also something for Giancarlo.
okay, fair enough. A slightly smaller portion is put onto a second plate. But yeah, the rest of you are just sitting in the front, and you know that she usually would have woken up by now, mainly due to the fact that she was awake at this time yesterday, but she isn't today. The door is still slightly ajar, and there is no sound coming from the front. Nor is there any sound coming from the front. Yeah, you see Libra walk out with a meal, walks back to his room.
Yeah.
Giancarlo was probably...
Was he just carrying two things into his room?
He's a big man.
Who needs two plates? Hmm.
You all know that Giancarlo is in my room, or like he's supposed to have slept in my room.
I guess so. But
And you
why
would
do you?
know that.
Yeah, but I feel like Rune would be a little be like, why John Carlos specifically getting breakfast?
Yeah, no, that's a fair question.
They're conspiring against us.
Because you haven't shown particular favor for him, so why is he the only one getting breakfast?
It is also interesting to note that that he decided and opted to cook food for himself and his friend, but did not cook for, the blind woman. I feel mildly offended, but it is okay.
It's not like you saw him with the food.
Nobody else asked.
How could you be gorging yourself at such a time when one of our comrades is missing along with the innkeeper? How do you know that she didn't secretly consume him or take him to a dungeon or is hiding him underneath the inn? We have to find him or else we're gonna... And then you see my eye turn bloodshot and I instantly hunch and I kind of reach into like my coat and I'm kind of shitty at grabbing a vial from underneath my jacket and I kind of just... look away from y'all and you hear a bunch of gulps. And then I stand up exactly as I was and I'm just stoic.
Alrighty then.
He's not missing. He stayed in my room.
Also,
We're
we've
supposed to
been
room
awake-
together anyway.
Yeah, we've been awake for like an hour. She's probably just out running errands.
Is there anyone in town awake right now?
Kind of walking up to the window, glancing out. Yeah, you can definitely see that there's other people awake. You can see that there's actually someone at the notice board, kind of like nailing new things onto it. It's the blacksmith. He's currently got like two new pieces of papers that he's just kind of nailing, and like he's ripped a few of them off as he glances over past the actual notice board and sees you. He does a little wave, but continues with his work.
Well, it's nice to know someone in this village isn't totally terrified of us.
I mean, I feel like the
Sounds like a
apothecary has
challenge.
reason to be. I cannot blame her.
Neither do I, but you know,
Yeah, I didn't see what happened, but the sound that it made.
Yeah, as you guys are kind of like, sorry, um, as you guys are kind of like working around with all the things, you see the blacksmith kind of walk in through the main doors with a knock. Hello, is Enka in? She quick.
we haven't seen her.
Perfect. Strange.
She's not in her room.
She's usually up and about earlier than I.
Do you think that maybe she went to go run errands? Because we've not encountered her since we've awoken and come down.
There's no errands to run unless you need cleaning or tavern. She got her supplies a few days ago. Everything else, I'm fairly certain she did during the week.
Well, we've certainly not seen her, so you would be a
Do you mind if I
better
just...
authority on the matter.
He kind of points towards her door.
I just look at him blankly.
I mean,
Door. Her room.
well, it's
Mm.
not really appropriate for a man to barge into a woman's room like that.
We're good friends.
How a shame that we're all men. And that literally none of us could subvert that rule by being of the non-male variety.
You know what? How about I go in and check on her? Esther and I can go in and check. Right, Esther?
Sure, I'll grab my staff and like kind of turn myself in that general direction.
Yeah, we'll loop arms and kind of knock a few times.
I'm glad you said that because I was totally gonna say that like Esther would just pile drive through like 3 stools. But yeah,
You knock on the actual door itself, and it doesn't do any. Like, there's no sound from the other side. It just swings open a little bit.
Hmm.
She's not in there.
Well, she's certainly not answering. And you're sure this is extremely unusual for her?
Yes. Because always around.
Okay, then I don't know, Esther. Do you think we should go in?
I mean we can, but I'm not sensing anything in there.
Okay. Well, the rest of you politely avert your gaze as we proceed forward.
Yeah. You walk into. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, nothing.
You kind of push open the door gently and kind of glancing inside. It's, for the most part, a very plain room. There's no real, like, decoration to any portion of it. There is an open closet, of which you could see a variety of different, like, casual clothes. For the most part, practical more than anything. A few of them maybe a little bit more scandalous, but nothing too obscene. But you see a messy bed and honestly not too much else in the room.
Any chains, whips, and cuffs?
Yeah, any kind of clue that of a midnight rendezvous?
No,
Electric Avenue.
it looks for the most part relatively clean.
Do you see anything that would indicate maybe she's packed up? Any distinct lack of, anything in a wardrobe, closet?
As you're kind of glancing over towards the actual closet, you do see that maybe like half of the clothes are kind of pulled out and the other half are like missing.
Well, I think it's safe to assume no one is no one's planning to return to this spot anytime soon.
She's not in there then.
No. So I kind of poke my head out and go, you can come in, I guess. There's no one here, and it seems that no one will be returning here tonight either.
You see, he kind of nods, pushes the door open slightly more so he can actually fit in. He looks around. She did say this way would come. Been thinking, yeah.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Not necessarily ominous, but she did say that one day she was planning to just leave, uproot, and leave. Told me not to look for her.
Any particular reason why, or just
No. She never mentioned it, but she said she had history in Fendel. That's all she would say.
You think she may have gone to Femdel?
I think if anything, she would have gone away. But there's a possibility. Are any of you from Femdel?
can't say I've ever been there.
Our missing companion is.
He's
They seem
missing?
to bond over this. He's not
Probably
presently
still in
with
his
the
room.
group.
Oh. I see. Oh. Well, let me know what they get around. I'd like to have a word.
With our companion?
Yeah. The ones you say are from Fendel.
And this is the blacksmith, right?
Yeah, it's the locksmith.
Okay. Very well. We can inform him whenever he wakes up, I suppose.
Thank you. I'll be up shop. It's not too far of a walk. He kind of wanders out.
Is Rune picking up any kind of like vibes from him? Like, do I suspect that he likes this person?
You can give me a insight check.
Okie dokie. Insight.
From the best that you can tell, he did not seem to have like any sort of romantic feelings towards her, but he was affectionate. It was probably more a brother-sister kind of relationship that they had. He was like happy to kind of wait or walk into her room, and he kind of, with a familiar look, it seemed like he's been here to both the inn and her place quite a few times before. So, yeah. But he walked out
Okay.
seemingly concerned. to say the least.
Well, what time is it?
Probably
Is
around.
it almost high noon yet?
No, it would be
No.
around 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. ish. I think Giancarlo, after a little bit of kind of letting out the frustration, you hear a knock on the door.
He'll like rub his nose and take a couple breaths and go over and open the door.
Yeah, you see Libra currently standing in front of you, holding what appears to be 2 plates of decent looking food.
I just kind of
Open the door.
wordlessly motion him in,
Your eyes are level with his chest.
pretty much.
And he's got 2 plates. Oh, yeah.
Libra, he said be right back, so we're gonna skip that for a little bit. But
Typical.
what
Nice.
what are
Nice.
the rest of you kind of getting up to?
Does the town
Well-
have any other signs of life other than the one blacksmith?
Yeah, you can
If
see.
so, Endor, maybe?
Yeah, you can see the apothecary is currently taking care of what are her plants. You see a few other people just kind of wandering in and out. Like a older woman, probably in her late like 50s, is currently talking to the blacksmith at his shop. Um, but aside from that, there doesn't seem to be too many other people. Which, given it's like maybe a tiny little town that's like 10, 15 people at most, uh,
Oh, like a hamlet.
unsurprising. Yeah, it's like tiny. There's like 7 buildings, 3 of which you guys have explored. Yeah.
Why would that studious one leave us in this town and expect us to remain until she returns?
Because
The
she's paying
silence
us.
here is maddening.
I think originally she wanted us to go along with, but a few of
Yeah.
us apparently did not want to enter into the city.
She did say if you wanted to go to Femdel to meet with her, you were happy. You were good to do that if you wanted to. She did also warn you, for the people who have not been to Femdel, that it is very, very dangerous to stand out.
Maybe before we consider venturing upon the city proper, we find disguises for ourselves that make us look less like us. And furthermore, I would like to investigate the bottom of this werewolf fetus hybrid we found. I wouldn't want to wake up tomorrow and find all the townsfolk are featherless, furred bipeds.
Well, in the first point that you had mentioned, I suppose that would be a matter of convincing the other 2 upstairs to, you know, go along with down there.
I think we may also have limits on what we can do to disguise this one, I say as I point at Simon.
He looks up,
I don't know.
frowns. His eyes light.
Thank
His
you.
eye lights dim, and he kind of looks down.
I think we could put a sweater on this one and it wouldn't look too different, right?
I mean, if we put my some of my robes on him, he he would look like a very pious gnome.
He would just be a shy guy.
Boo.
What?
And
You see Simon cast a spell, and standing in Simon's place is a.
oh.
What
No, you
happened?
can't do that.
Back what I said.
Point.
For the purposes of this, I will not be role playing Jess's character, but she does say, or Simon does say, that they have disguised self. That's
Oh. Well, that is awfully convenient. But
It
yes,
may-
then I suppose it would be a matter of convincing the other 2, because they did not seem very keen on going there.
The plan to disguise ourselves as a religious group is not a bad one, but yeah, if we're gonna learn anything about Femdel, the 2 upstairs are the 2 to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their deal is exactly. I mean, surely it can't be that bad,
boom.
especially with a
We'll skip
capable group
forward
such as ourselves.
in time for Giancarlo. We'll go back to your interaction with Libra in just a bit when he's back. But for now, we'll say that you and him come to the front of the building to meet up with everybody else after you've had some grub.
Okay. Yeah, he'll come back. He'll look fine if maybe the slightest bit red in the eyes. What's going on?
We were discussing what to,
Oh,
what to
sorry.
do now.
Perfect timing. Libra.
Never mind.
Mhm.
I have no mouth and I must
You guys.
scream.
You have just now
Uh-huh.
delivered the food to Giancarlo. As you kind of knocked on the door, you saw that he kind of pulls it open. There's a bit of swelling and a bit of redness to his eyes, and you can see that his cheeks are a little bit puffy, but he kind of opens the door and lets you in.
Yeah, I'll just kind of hand him the plate of food, then just kind of go over to the bed or table or whatever is in the room and just start eating. No words.
Nice. Male bonding. Let's go.
Ah,
Yeah,
peak male bonding.
I'll just eat in silence and just occasionally sniffle, but otherwise just keep it pushing.
Okay. And what happens once you guys are done? Do you guys just go back to the phone?
Well, I definitely have to stop in the kitchen to get my shirt back.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I left it in there.
Right.
But once I go get that, I go to look for the others.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would
I'll
have
just
to
head
go
out where
through the
everyone else
front
is.
past
Yeah.
everyone to get your shirt.
Oh,
Walk of shame. Let's go.
Dude,
just full right past them. Just
Yep.
doesn't stop.
The rest of you see him carrying an empty dish, walking into the kitchen shirtless, and then walking out of the kitchen without the empty dish, but with a new shirt on. Or the same shirt on.
Same shirt. Same shirt.
Poor thing was so starved he had to eat his shirt.
Yeah, I got hungry.
Hmm,
What's going on?
hardly. Well, the blacksmith was looking for the innkeep. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Yeah. She left.
Uh,
No, I don't think she's coming back.
Well, we figured
What
as
did
much
you
based
say
on the
to
state of
her?
the room. Oh, pfft.
I didn't say anything. I mean, nothing. I didn't offend her, if that's what you're asking. She learned. We talked, and then she learned something she didn't like. She left. That's it.
I don't know if
What
Rune's
did she
convinced by
learn?
that.
Your hometown, your lineage, you're secretly related.
let the kid have some secrets.
Not a kid. Anyway, yeah, no, she left. She took her stuff, she left. I guess, bar's open if you want. He'll wander over to the bar and he'll pull the wine that she gave him yesterday and just start swigging it.
The really expensive one?
Yeah.
Oh,
If she
yeah.
left it.
It is still there, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, he'll swig that.
Yeah, as you open it and try and swig it, there's nothing in the bottle.
Ah, damn it. He'll just grab something nearby and just drink that instead.
Yeah, the majority of the rest of the alcohol is definitely still there.
I don't know if Rune's
Actually-
super. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Actually, instead of just putting the bottle away, he just fucking chucks it over his shoulder at the wall.
Roll me a d20.
You got it, Chief.
Yeah, you kind of chuck it behind you. It thunks against the wall and it just breaks on the floor and shatters. But yeah, you have something else to drink.
Nice.
What did you want to say, Red?
I was gonna say, I don't know. Rune's not gonna call him out, but can I do an insight check to see if I believe him?
Sure, you certainly can. Giancarlo, you can roll me in private either a persuasion or a deception. Well, technically, I mean, the rest of
Got
us
it.
don't look at this, but
I guess that's kind of a toss-up, to be honest with you.
I mean, you're not really
Uh,
lying necessarily. But you're not. I mean, as as far as you could tell, Rune, he seems to be on the nose with it. He's not like saying anything wrong or anything like unjust or deceptive as far as you could tell.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything specific
Damn.
that you guys want to do?
Resurrect my wife.
Well, we
Yeah,
I
good
say
luck.
to the sky.
given that you know, there's not much to do in this little place, and the fact that well, the innkeep is gone, we were thinking, you know, I kind of vaguely motion to Giancarlo and his Lieber here as well.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I kind of motion vaguely to the two of them and just say, perhaps we should meet with our friend in Fimdale.
No.
Good luck.
Yeah, we'll stay here. You guys can go. I mean, no worries there, but I'm staying here.
I'm not going in.
I like point my thumb at him. Like, yeah.
What fear you would encounter on returning to Femdel?
Fear that you're not going to be able to leave again.
Yeah.
Is this true of guests too?
I have my own reasons. I don't know what his reasons are, but yeah. I don't think you guys would have a problem, but I would.
No, I mean,
Giancarlo and yeah, Libra. Both of you give me a history check.
Why must you make me roll? Why must you do this?
Fair to fail,
Oh!
dude.
There it is, a failure.
Wow.
that cooking check earlier was the freebie.
Yeah, clearly. All right, let's
Reggie.
see.
we
DC's
get
not that. I'm
advantage on
fine.
this?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Because we're from Femdale, do we get
He's
advantage?
No, you get this because you're from Femdel.
Excellent.
You get to even attempt it. Libra, at this current moment, like the history of Femdel is a little lost on you, and a lot of the kind of goings on within the actual city itself.
I don't think
it's
he's
just
at all thinking about the history. I think he's truly just like, I'm not going back in. I'm just not doing
No,
it.
it's entirely fair. But Giancarlo, you're a little bit more kind of street aware, mainly because you have to deal with so much of it.
Right.
You are very acutely aware that there are collectors in the upper echelons of Femdel that would take specimens that are strange or abnormal and collect them.
I guess he just hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't thought of that in a while because he's so normal. But
yeah, you've realized that there's two, at the very least, two people amongst this party that fit that bill. Perhaps even three.
he'll go. Actually, addendum to that. You, and you, and he'll point at Rune, Simon, and Constantine. He's like, you three you absolutely should not go to Femdel. That is a bad idea.
This is great.
you're
Narrows down our group now.
Yeah, because you're weird, and you're weirdest. Yeah, not happening. If you go there, those rich bastards will pick you up and put you in a cage somewhere.
This is new. I've never once been considered the normal one in the group.
Yeah, I feel like I should be flattered.
And who's the weirdest exactly?
He pointed at Constantine.
I think
for
we all
sure.
know the answer to what.
I mean,
You know?
close second on Simon, but yeah, no, it's you.
Does Simon give a thumbs up?
Simon gives a thumbs up.
Let's go.
Don't look at me like that. And have you been acquainted with the insides of these cages, oh 18-year-old one?
Do I look weird to you?
I don't know. Do you?
I mean, I guess I shouldn't ask you.
Well, I'm not really sure what constitutes weird on this plane either.
Yeah. Who's an objective judge here? Neve, do I look weird?
No.
There, exactly.
Well, What color is your hair, Giancarlo?
It's brown. I look foreign, but I don't look weird.
Ethnically
descriptive.
ambiguous, even.
I hate to say it, he's probably the most normal looking among us, and if he's too scared to go back, the rest of us are screwed.
Again, that's my own reasons, but you three should not go because you'll get kidnapped. I guess Neve and Esther, you could go, but I wouldn't recommend it. It sucks.
Well,
Hmm.
then I guess we have to remain here until our friend returns.
Why would our friend even offer to bring us there?
I mean,
Well,
If
she's
this was-
with
weird,
her,
but
he can leave.
if you were with
Yeah.
her, you'd probably be fine.
maybe. She's half dragon. I mean, she can kind of get away with it.
You were also aware that before she went back, you did see her cast a spell that made her horns disappear and her pink hair turn like dark red.
Ah. No, she can disguise herself.
Is colored hair forbidden in Fendel?
It's noticeable.
I think the horns
And-
might be the tip off.
Purple
That too,
hair is
yeah.
definitely not exactly common.
The fact that Enka made it out of there with the horns and no magic, it's a miracle.
Do
So
people
she
on
went
this plane not
back.
color their hair for leisure?
Not in
Um,
Femdo.
Not in Femdel. Well, I'm sure the rich ones do, but I mean, I don't really talk to them.
Yeah,
Well, I
you can
hear-
find a rich.
I-
You can
I hear
see
that
a
my
rich
hair
one.
is rather uncommon, being white.
Well, yeah, but you could pass for like an old lady or something.
Oh,
Just put.
I
your
I
hood up.
slowly turn.
Well, you're tiny and you got white hair. I mean, just put your hood up. They wouldn't notice. People don't look you in the face.
I
think
am going to
we
allow
might-
that one.
you think we would pass inconspicuously if we all resembled our blinded one?
You are enormous. No.
Also, you've been carrying around a bag of bones this whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they rattle quite often.
And your accent is horrible. They would notice that immediately.
I mean, I agree. Our friend is a little ostentatious, but horrible is a little mean.
Well, I had like the barest Asheville accent when I got here when I was a kid, and they bullied me relentlessly for it. So, like, you know,
You're from
whatever
Asheville?
this is, well, my family is.
Oh, fair enough. I guess I technically am too.
Well, good for you. It must be nice.
Well, I'm from there. I really have only lived there like 15 years or so.
But longer than I did.
Well,
Well, if that's off the table, should we take on another job
Well, are we
while
gonna
we're
get?
here? Oh, I just remembered, Giancarlo, you have to go talk to the blacksmith.
What for?
He would like to know what happened to the innkeep. He has some inquiries about Fendel or whatever.
Shit, is he like an ex-boyfriend or something? I really.
It didn't seem like that to me.
he just seemed
So-
concerned about her.
All right. Fuck. He'll just make his way out.
Does anybody go with him?
I think Rune wants to go because she's nosy.
Mm. Okay, so Rune, you're going. Anybody else?
Is she like sneaking or is she just following me?
No, she's just following. If you want her
You
to
can-
leave, you can just say so.
You can stay here. I'm gonna. This is probably personal.
Oh, well, okay then.
Don't give me attitude, but
It's not attitude. I'm simply expressing disappointment.
nosy.
But
I
yeah,
don't deny it.
Return Carlo. You kind of walk out of the actual building itself. You head over to basically like it's 20, 30 meters away, like 60, 70 feet away. Um,
Mhm.
to go speak with the blacksmith, who you see does seem to have started like their proper day. He's currently making what appears to be a horseshoe, kind of just like hammering it into shape. As you approach, she kind of looks up. Oh, hey.
They
It's
said
alright.
you wanted to ask about Enka.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
you're from Femdale, right?
Yeah. You know about her?
No. She never really talked about it. No. We just knew
That's
she was
good.
from there. That she
That's
had
good. Yeah.
history.
It's for the best. She left. She's not gonna come back.
You didn't come here to collect on her.
No, no. Gods, no. If anything, we have the same problem, but she's just a bit more further along than I am. So yeah. I guess she just didn't want to even risk it, so she left.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure. Is this whisper or open?
This is open. He kind of looks at you, sighs deeply.
Sorry. I mean, were you guys close?
Yeah, good friends. Just,
I kind of give him a raised eyebrow. Friends?
no. Just friends. There
Ah.
wasn't exactly much interesting company here in Tyrant, so
Didn't want to put down roots. Yeah, I get that.
just talk. Sometimes about nothing, sometimes about everything.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's she did say that she was going to disappear one day. She just didn't know when.
Well, she settled down too close to the city. It's kind of bound to happen eventually.
Suppose. Hopefully, I see her
That's
again
it.
one day.
Yeah, I doubt it. She'll probably move west, far west.
Well, you'll be traveling, right? If you see her, tell her to say hi.
Will do. What's your name again?
Smith.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah,
I'll shake his
it's-
hand.
My dad was funny. He shakes her hand.
That's one way to put it.
But yeah. So I haven't heard from you. There's always a seat on my table if she gets me.
I'll let her know if I run into her. Just be glad you had her for so long. I mean, people in our position don't really get as old as she does. So she's smart.
Tell me what that means.
Do you want to die?
Particularly.
Then it's better that you don't know.
Good luck with whatever
And then
it
I'll
is
go
that
back
hangs over your head.
Say again?
Good luck with whatever hangs over your head.
Thanks.
He just goes back to making them horseshoes.
Nice. I'll go back.
Yeah. You wander back to the group. They're talking about what are they talking about?
You come back, and I'm mid sentence, and I say, Even how much control exactly do you have over that tentacle? I don't mean to tell you how to live your life, but if I were deft in such ways with such appendages, I would be courting every bar wench that I saw in every town.
I mean, I have enough control over it. It's still kind of new to me, but I don't think most people would be impressed by this.
You know,
Is this
I knew
a
some people
childhood
back.
friend of yours?
Oh, sorry.
You can go ahead. I'm just memeing.
You know, I mean, I was just gonna meme too. You know, I knew some people back in the Feywilds who loved that kind of thing. But maybe
That's
I shouldn't.
disgusting.
Well, nobody said you needed to shame them.
What kind of thing? I wasn't paying attention.
I meant to say I like it.
I mean, regardless of your inclinations, I know you haven't been that close to it yet, but it is freezing. I mean, this thing is cold to the touch.
You know, people make sacrifices for their proclivities.
And yeah, this
Wow.
is where you walk in,
Hey,
Giancarlo.
Oh, what? How is it every time I leave? It's something weird.
You're the most normal among us. We don't know what to do when you're gone.
Great, fantastic. I'm the voice of reason. This is not gonna go well.
I mean, I like to think I can be pretty reasonable.
How many hands?
You
How many
know-
fingers am I holding up?
4.
It's
Well,
just the middle
that's-
finger.
That just seems insensitive. But, you know,
I
there's
was
some
right,
merit to
wasn't
his
I?
words. If our most experienced compatriot is 18 years old, I mean, that's barely anything at all.
How do you
Okay,
know
so
how old
yeah.
I am?
A wild guess, perhaps. But, you know,
How
you
old are
did
you?
just
Wait.
confirm it.
Yeah, I was about to say, actually, you did just confirm it, so.
I'm also
You're a
pretty
little
sure it's
bit- I
been
didn't-
mentioned a couple times. Like,
I mentioned
I
that
don't
he
think it
looked
has.
young. I said it
I don't
out
know.
of character to clarify that he
it
looks
was
young, but
mentioned
he's
out of character.
really young.
oh.
Yeah,
And
in
you know
character,
what?
we
Now
wouldn't
you've
know what age
disclosed
he
it.
is.
My
In
bad, my
character,
bad.
Constantine probably just assumed.
Yeah, fair for
Yeah.
for you guys to assume. Yeah,
That's why Lieber just called him a kid.
yeah.
Who, out of curiosity, who's the next oldest next to Giancarlo?
Like the second youngest?
Is that not what I said?
You said next
mean-
oldest.
Simon's probably the youngest, right?
He gives a thumbs up.
How old are you, Simon?
That's a good question. I need to look that up. Would he tell you? I'll leave that information to Simon to tell you this.
Fill in the blank here. TBD.
Simon
Anyone
is
anyone
X
between anyone between like 20 and 30?
Yes.
30 to 60?
Warmer.
70 plus?
Well, I'm 70, so.
Oh,
You're
well,
70.
Yes, then what about it?
You look like a kid.
I am small
What do
for
I
an
look
elf.
like?
What do you look like? You look like. Actually, I haven't seen your full face, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, I'm older than 70, I'll say that much.
What the fuck? He's just
Have you
so
never
old.
encountered an elf before?
They're
I've
all
encountered
elves or
several
half elves.
Yes, you do understand that elves.
I've met a lot of half elves, but I've
well,
not
half
met.
elves I hear live like double the amount of time as a normal human.
Yeah, but they were all my age, so like, I don't know.
How would you know?
Because I grew up with them.
Fair point. But surely you would know that elves are like significantly,
Oh,
older,
yeah, but I've
typically
never
older.
met a full elf.
Well, it sounds like there's a handful here,
Yeah, 2 or 3.
and we're all apparently older than you.
You are also apparently 18, so perhaps
I'm
not the
young, all right?
most in maturity.
Opinion discarded.
Fuck all of you.
You know,
All right.
I'll give you 3 tries to guess my age. Go.
180.
Nope.
Damn it. And was I warmer or cold from 70?
I mean, warmer, I suppose.
Okay. 200.
Not quite.
Was it warmer or colder?
Warmer.
500. Final answer.
Also wrong, but I'm not going to tell you either way on that one.
Fuck. You have my number. You give me your number. And all of you, spit it out.
I'll give you a number, and you can try and piece it together from there.
Shoot.
There's a 5 in there somewhere.
Okay, give me the starting number.
Well, I've already given you one number, so it kind of.
All right, you, Neve. How old are you?
130.
God damn.
I mean, that's still quite young.
Yes, that is actually
For
relatively
my
young
great
for enough.
grandmother, maybe. Jeez. Libra.
Well,
How old are you?
27.
Old. You, Brune.
I'm 70. I'm still a teenager amongst elves, but perhaps much older. A grandmother, as you've said, amongst humans.
Giancarlo, how old are you by chance?
I'm 18.
Or no, not you. Sorry, wrong person. Constantine.
I was asleep for so long that the landscape, dialects, and extant races
How old
has
were you when you
changed since.
died?
Yeah, not counting the time that you've slept, because I wouldn't count that.
You see him count on his hands.
Does he treat his hands like an
Perhaps.
abacus?
Perhaps a century, perhaps 2.
So informative. Great. Fantastic.
The decades blend together.
Well, it sounds like I'm still older than you. So
You know what? It makes sense.
Thank
Constantine
God.
doesn't seem to go out much. I don't know if he'd be able to tell you his age based on changing trends and centuries and whatnot. Seems out of his depth. No offense.
Surrounded by fucking ancient bastards.
well, I suppose
I
since
have
everyone else is,
considerable depth.
I suppose since everyone else has confirmed one way or the other, I am 215.
Not bad.
All right,
You look quite spry for your age.
You don't look a day over 300.
So I've heard.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Oh.
And
Who
who
got
is
10?
this young
Neve
scamp?
hates old people.
The number 215 is triggering for Neve
Yeah.
specifically.
I have to be the
nope.
oldest.
He opened his journal to type 130 and instead hit 1, 3, and 0.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good.
That's funny.
Incredible.
And I still rolled a fucking 1.
But as
Of all
the
the things.
day kind of passes by, is there anything specific that you guys wanted to do during it? Because on the next day, you were fairly certain that you were told that she would return.
Whilst we're here, I will at some point. I guess it'd be whoever wants to like look at it for me, but I would say, does anyone want to check the board? By the way, I heard them nailing something in there earlier this morning, so maybe there's something that we can look into when we leave or take on our way out.
Of course, Granny. What a cute ears you have.
I just kind of look in his direction and just say, I may be 215, but I am still very young for my kind.
I would like to interrogate every innocent local that enters my cone of vision to ask if they know of any myths and legends of the fetus position misshapen, malformed hybrid between fetus and wolf that
You are
sulks in a
not-
cave and commands the
not-
will of nearby canines.
You're not asking regular people about that.
Hey kids,
You
want to see
know-
that body?
You know what? I don't mind asking the locals about it, but I think you should bring someone with you.
No.
Do I
Why
bring
would
the
we ask them
tentacle?
about that? They don't know anything.
Well, we haven't asked, have we?
You really think someone in this small ass town, known for probably farming or some shit, is gonna exude the magical capability to transform someone into a half wolf, half human hybrid thing?
Well,
And you think
Not
someone's
with
gonna
that
be
attitude.
honest about it?
I mean, I've seen Stranger Things before, so maybe.
the size of one's community does not dictate how sophisticated their knowledge is. We will never know if we don't ask.
And they're not
This
gonna
isn't-
tell you about it if they know who it is.
Yeah, this
Also-
isn't the Fey realm. Yeah.
Also,
We
if
haven't
we
seen a
don't
school
ask,
or a library. I don't mean to make assumptions about their intelligence, but I feel like they would have to leave to learn these skills.
well, I do appreciate a library. I do. But I have read that some humans can go without.
What?
Listen,
Some
if you and that one want to go and ask people if someone here has seen a half wolf, half human hybrid, be my guest.
well,
Your
I mean,
reactions aren't going to be great.
I wasn't gonna ask like that.
I
Oh,
was.
pitch it. Pitch it. Yeah, pitch it. Let's hear it. What's your pitch?
Should I roll anything
No.
for this?
What would Rune say as a question?
What would Rune
she ask
say?
people?
Yeah.
What would she
would
actually
probably
ask
say,
people?
So we've heard you've had some problems with some wolves in the past. We just wanted to inquire as to whether or not those wolves represented anything to your people, or whether or not you know of any magic.
Well,
A very roundabout way, you know?
I
That's
don't mean
not
to
Way better than what I was
agree
going
with
to
your
ask.
plan, but there was one person in town who posted the notice about wolves, and she freaked out when we showed
I
her
can
a
tell
bloody
you right
scrap of the
now.
experiment.
Yeah. She didn't take it well.
yeah. No,
She
she passed the
immediately
fuck out.
fainted upon seeing someone. Please tell me you've thrown that out.
Do you,
look at
do you want me to
Giancarlo.
tell you that, or do you want that to be true?
I need it to be true.
He'll like looking dead in your eyes, take something out of his back pocket and just throw it on the ground behind the bar. Just like, yeah, it's out. I got rid of it.
Good. I will walk around the bar.
He'll kick it under. He'll kick it under the bar table. Just yeah, no.
Is this
It's
the
good.
piece of human skin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Yeah. You pick it up again. It's still very much the same. You've cleaned out the interior, so it is like starting to dry. But you can see that the skin is like, it's almost like peeling. It's like sloughing off almost.
Just write the numbers down. We don't need the skin.
Fine. Jeez, I'll take my journal out and I'll write down the number. What was the number again?
Yeah, it was X17, I think W3.
That's what it was. Yeah.
But yeah. You write it down relatively easily. It looks almost the exact same as the tag that you had unceremoniously removed from the body, the corpse of the dead thing. But
There, you happy?
Yes, now get rid of it. You don't need to carry around a piece of rotting flesh.
I think in that moment he turns his journal and there's like notes about the people in town, as well as a drawing of someone you don't recognize, like above the note.
Who's that?
Oh, no one. But just immediately closes the book.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, I wrote it down.
Because I can guarantee you right now, you're gonna forget about that piece of skin until it starts to smell god awful.
Well, it was for the job. She already paid us, so I just forgot to throw it away. All right.
I'll turn back again to Rune.
No.
If you want to try asking the people that, be my guest.
But we don't know
Well,
you.
if you're also doubtful,
Yeah,
I won't. We
I don't
still have to
doubt
stay
your skill.
here. We still have to stay here for a few days. So if you think it will disturb the peace of our host, then I won't.
Honestly, I think people are gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
Well, all of you seem to think that they already look at us like we're crazy.
That's because you're
Hmm.
weird.
Not just
I don't think you look weird.
We all look
Thank
weird. I
you.
mean, except for me. I don't look weird. Maybe Neve, but yeah.
You
Otherwise,
know
Honestly,
what?
I was
It's
going
the
to be
thought
nice
that counts,
about it, but I do
Esther.
think you look pretty weird. That's very strange.
God damn it.
I mean, if we're going off of how I see the lot of you, then I mean, you all look
About the
uniquely
same.
great yourselves.
Can you see Constantine?
I assume I can, Jake.
Yeah, you could vaguely sense it.
Not classified as undead, technically.
Yeah.
Constantine is a little odd compared to everyone else, but
Do you see like auras or something?
I suppose you could say that.
They got different colors.
No, I don't really see in many colors.
What about in tastes?
No, I have you ever? How do I describe this? The analogy may not be perfect because it has been so long since I've actually seen anything real outside of my own dreams. But have you ever maybe been out at night in a
No.
field or forest in like heavy fog?
Okay.
Imagine that, but there's just a little bit of light shining into the area, and amongst the fog, there are shadows walking about.
No. What else do you see in these dreams? They could be fate. Be
These are
quite
not
auspicious for us.
typically in dreams I actually see properly, but I'm talking about how I see now.
That
It's like
sucks.
trying to see shadows in the fog.
Is this like a miracle for you, or is this like a curse?
Yes.
Great.
Esther, we must talk about your dreams later. They could be quite auspicious.
Oh, I've had a few recently.
Well, if you guys are gonna have dream talk, I'm gonna go make food. Does anyone want anything?
I
Oh,
mean,
Any dead animals?
I'll kind of like turn to Rune and just like kind of excitedly like almost cross my legs and just say, back at my temple, it was actually part of my duties to interpret people's dreams, and then she'll just go on.
I walk outside.
Fair.
As this conversation about dream stuff is happening.
Yeah, Giancarlo, you're not that hungry given you had just eaten.
I meant to cook for like the other people
Okay.
yes,
as like a
You're
courtesy.
offering.
Yeah, I was cooking last night, so how was it?
It was good. You have quite the talent.
Was that? Do I read anything into that statement?
Was there anything to read into it, Brew?
No, she's just a weirdo.
Okay.
Sorry.
You talk funny.
Uh,
All right.
give me a survival check for your cooking. Do you have proficiency in cook tools?
You best believe I do not.
Oh, then just a normal survival check. Oh, okay. It's pretty
You
good.
best
I did
believe your
not hit her.
boy knows how to cook.
It's pretty good. Bro knows what he's doing.
Ramen noodle wizard over here.
Yeah. He manages to produce a series of noodles, some soup. He somehow makes some stock in the amount of time that it takes. That regularly, stock would boil for a couple hours, but it's like somehow he's got like quick stock on hand. He's some really nice like cured beef noodle soup. It's very pleasant. But yeah.
There you go.
Did someone want to speak to this to the rest of the citizenry of Tario in regards to said werewolf or wolf thingy? Question. You can.
Perhaps
You
I'll
have
refrain.
the rest of the day for whatever it is that you wish.
Lever was gonna check the board when he left.
Oh, yes. As you're taking a look at the board, you see that the two entries that have been posted, one of them is literally about someone needing their mattress fixed, as in they're requesting a large amount of pillow or like feathers for their pillows, or alternatively softened hay. You don't know what that means. The other one is talking about a strangeness. Seems to be happening around. There seems to be like a couple of trees that are like dying, and this person's like, I don't want to investigate it myself. Someone else do it, please.
Does it say who's asking for that one?
Nope, it doesn't even say. There's no name. But it does say see blacksmith for more details.
Is there a cash reward for fixing those pillows and mattresses?
It does say that they are willing to give you 11 silver for filling the actual mattress and pillows.
Nah, report
11
that
what?
shit to the IRS. Anything mattress related is a money laundering scheme.
You know what? I strongly, firmly believe. Well, if we don't feel like we're all needed for this other strange task, I don't mind raising funds, going hunting and gathering feathers.
I would say I could help, but well,
Are you out here with me?
Or are we dream talking?
Yeah.
I think it's just.
I'm suggesting this out of game. I'm not sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you guys what you guys want to do.
I mean, Lever is definitely going to ask the smith about what the fuck is happening with this request. But he doesn't know if he's going to actually take it or not. He's just kind of curious about what's going on.
Yeah, he just gets back to you. There's this strange sort of kind of clump of trees. It's near this like small rock hollow, which is like an overhang of rock near a small cave. Some of the trees around there have started dying. It was just spotted earlier today, actually, by one of our hunters. He said,
Is there a wolf carcass outside of the cave?
"Oh, yeah, how'd you know?"
Because that's where we went yesterday.
Did you leave anything in the cave or something?
Yeah, there's something in the cave.
Okay, that explains it. Should we just tell them not to go near that area then?
Considering I don't know what the fuck the thing in the cave is, probably.
Gotcha. I'll relay that to him.
Good. Well, That was easy. He just walks away.
Do you want something for it?
I didn't need to do anything, so no, I think I'm good.
I could just give you this because I was planning to give you this as a reward anyways. He gives you like a
What-
quiver with like 20 arrows in it.
Sure, I'll give them to someone who uses them.
Yeah, I don't know. These were well, I made these before. Just couldn't find them until should be pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I mean, he'll take the quiver, walk back to the inn, kind of just drop it in front of Rune, and walk back out.
Rune,
How many arrows?
there is 20 arrows in there, and in addition, those arrows have a +1 to hit,
Ooh.
but only
Okay.
those 20 specifically.
Okay.
They're not magical. They're not anything else. They're just really well made. They fly through. They fly through the air very straight, so they have +1 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, because he's not going to do the other thing on the board. So I think Lieber's just got to go to the entrance of the town where he can just kind of see Femdale in the distance.
Yep.
And just probably like sit up against a tree and just stare at it.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, God. You know, normally I don't like making checks. In this campaign, I really don't like making checks. It's not bad.
I mean, from a purely survival stance, like you should never roll any.
Honestly.
As you're glancing out towards the actual city itself, there is something strangely home-like for the city. Though it feels strange, it's not where you're from, it's not where you want to be, it's not what you want. In the back of your mind, some sort of scratch seems to tell you that this is home. The slightly bustling kind of upper portion of the city, which almost drowns the entirety of the bottom in this dark twilight that they kind of live through. These sets of pillars that seem to rise from the lower levels up to the top, where on the outsides and even on the insides, you can see that there are various people kind of traversing them. Some of them through walking through the more accessible ones, while the real people who are kind of like actually going up for proper things almost seem to float up. Though at this distance, you aren't able to see any of that. You're just kind of reminiscing more than anything. The upper levels with gardens of gold and various different colors, regardless of what season it shines in, while the bottom nearly just drowns in the putrid toxicity almost of magic gone wrong. It's strangely close. And it does feel wrong to be away from it. But it feels good.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Why though?
Ooh.
It's an 11.
For a brief, very, very brief moment, you think about going back. And you realize, why would I ever do that? It seems to get a stronger hold upon your own facilities. You have a +1 to something. Can you please note
Okay.
that down? Thank you.
I'll put that in my journal. +1 to something.
Question mark.
Okay, yeah. I truly think he just burns a hole into the city from staring at it and just sitting down and staring at it. Mostly just kind of like in his own mind, keeping a watch. But, just kind of staring at it.
Yeah. So, did someone want to interrogate the townsfolk, or did you guys want to just speak to them? I know Constantine wanted to interrogate them. I'm assuming someone else wanted to speak to them instead.
I tell Rune, I was just going to strangle them and scream, "Where are they?" But I like your approach much more.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
All right. So the two of you step out. There's a few destinations that you can technically go towards. You can go towards the farmhouse, the stable, the smith's place, the apothecary, and this other unmarked building that you're not really aware of what it is.
Well,
Clearly, the stable will have a god-fearing yokel
oh, what is that?
prone to cryptid visions. A redneck hick that believes in smoke wolves or something.
Oh, okay. You know what? We gotta start somewhere. Let's go.
All right. Then you guys begin to head towards the farmhouse. Sure. As you're heading towards the actual farmhouse itself, kind of glancing around, you do see that there is a variety of fields kind of like behind it. It takes up quite a large amount of room at the edge of Taria, this small kind of hamlet that you guys find yourself in. It spreads out towards the north, so a lot of the fields are kind of like adjacent to the road or well within visible view. It seems that the majority of what they're growing here seems to be like crops for horses. You see mostly hay. There's just a lot of like just giant fields of just grass that is well tended. You see a few cows here and there, and you see a small farm where there's chickens as well. But for the most part, the majority of the animal population that you can see seems to be composed of horses. You actually see the older woman that had previously spoken to the smith that you had seen is currently riding one of the horses, kind of just like leading them about, maybe doing some exercise on them. You're not entirely sure. There's an older man as well, probably also late 50s or early 60s, who's currently just kind of like shoveling a bunch of hay onto like a big trough.
Okay. Is there something you would like me to ask them in particular? Because I thought I would take the lead on initiating a conversation, but I'm welcoming input.
You see
Maybe tell them that there are a bunch of cryptid beasts that have slaughtered all the nearby towns and all of their families and are soon going to be coming unless the locals give us information we need in hunting them down and preventing their slaughter.
Hey, okay. So Rune kind of walks over, tilts her head to the side innocently and waves,
yeah, you see
hoping that they come over.
Yeah, you see the older man kind of like stop his shoveling. He wipes his brow, kind of like pats himself down. He takes off these like leather gloves that he's been wearing and just kind of sets them off on the side of the fence, walks over. Well, howdy. What can I do for you?
Hello there. Well, we just had some questions for you, if that was quite all right. And I mean, my friend here would love to help you out with whatever you may need help with
Oh,
in
wow.
exchange for talking to us.
Oh, your friend's real big.
I do a lat spread.
Damn. That's impressive muscles. He does a lot spread, and you can see he actually has really impressive muscles as well.
Whoa!
Even though he's in advanced age, he doesn't have like a pot belly or anything. Like he is actually really well built, but he's like early 60s. So he's old. He's got like this big beard, like slightly kind of dangly long hair.
When he lat spreads, do I like visibly see his veins and like does his shirt rip and do like the strands of hair beside his ears like suddenly like defy gravity? Or do like the eyes become white rather than pupil having? Like whoa.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
well I try to one up him in the intensity of my lat spread like
Give me a strength. Give me a strength check or an athletics check.
athletics. Which one is it, Obama?
Give me an athletics check.
Yee. Whoa.
Okay. You can't beat that. But yeah, no, you start like that's pretty hard on this guy, specifically just flexing on him. He's like, damn. Okay, son. Okay, son. I can't beat that display. I'm not a sprite young 30-year-old anymore. But
Well,
given that display,
Us-
I'd be happy to answer any questions you got.
thank you. So, we've noticed you have a wolf problem in this town.
Well, it's less a problem and more just like a strangeness. You feel? The horses, they're a little too big to be spooked by the wolves, and frankly, I don't know about you, but I don't want to get kicked in the face, even if I'm a giant, alpha wolf. But the horses and the kind of they actually keep the chickens and the cows pretty safe. So it's usually not too bad. There have been sightings of wolves, and I suppose it is a bit concerning. But my lovely doe and I, we kind of just stay indoors during the night, so it's not too big of a deal.
Oh, I see. And what could you elaborate on this strangeness?
Well, what I saw was them coming to the edges of town and just looking in, you know. They didn't really attack us or nothing. They just looked at us. It
Oh, that
was
is quite
strange.
peculiar.
Yeah, and quite a
Mhm.
few of them might be my advanced age playing tricks on my eyes, but quite a few of them had strange looking eyes. We saw, yeah, not
Looking
like the
eyes.
normal wolves, you know. Them normal wolves, the ones that attack chickens and whatnot, they got gray or almost a blue eyes. These ones they had different colored eyes on each eye. One was like a yellow. The other one was just
Ah,
strange.
n-
You feel?
now would you say that it almost glowed, but not like cat's eyes flashing in the dark
That's high.
glow, but glow like a firefly?
It definitely felt like it lit up in the night. Cause one of them,
Mm.
mind you, where I was trying to keep track of it, was just sitting on the edge of town for nearly 6 hours. Wasn't doing nothing. Mind you, I told everyone else, so they were aware, and it, even after everybody knew, it just stood there. Well, not stood, but it sat there, just looking at the town. This was maybe like 6 days ago. It just sat there, went from late afternoon into evening into night, just looking at us. Felt like it was observing us, you see.
Okay. Now, they were just watching you. That's quite strange for wolves.
Yeah, they don't do that. They're animals. Animals they don't got no patience. I mean, I would know. He kind of gestures towards the rest of his farm. But that wolf, It was strange. It's the strangest thing. It just looked at us. Now,
Okay.
I knew it was alive too, cause I saw it leave. It just like properly set up from watched us and just strolled itself into the forest.
Now, we helped deal with a little bit of a wolf problem that
Oh,
you had. It was on the message board. Yes,
it's
yes.
good to hear.
Mhm.
Oh, it smells
Uh,
so good with those.
but, we found some traces of magical interference, maybe some
Oh,
magic present around these wolves.
that can't be good.
No, it doesn't seem so. We were wondering if you knew anything about, do you know stories about werewolves by any chance?
Yeah, the ones that come out during a full moon, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I know bits and pieces of it. I've been to the big city, and my honey doll, she do love to read, so do gotta get her some books sometimes. But I mean, some of the books have werewolves. Uh, aside from that, uh, not really sure.
And when did you say these strange wolves started appearing again?
Oh, well, that one that was staring at us was last week, and
Mm,
I think Smith mentioned something maybe 2 weeks ago. Just strange figures in the woods looking at us.
And now, are you and the Smith the only ones who see these wolves, or does
Oh,
everyone seem to be seeing?
no.
Okay.
My darling dog, she saw some of them too when I pointed it out. So some of the other town folk, they've also seen some stuff.
Hmm. Well, do you happen to have a guard dog? Or
Uh,
have the ability to find, adopt
uh,
one?
no. I think we'll be fine. Our horses take good care of the farm. They're strong and capable. I'm telling you. One kick,
Hmm.
ooh, wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. It's a
Right.
it took it broke the shoulder bone off of my old pops when we was young. It,
Right. I imagine so. But really, I insist. I
I
really
mean,
insist.
to get a guard dog's not cheap. One and uh we'd have to go into Fandale for that. They don't really have really good prices for older folks just like me. Probably
Mm.
should try though.
Rune kind of looks sidelong at Constantine to be like, anything else?
To your knowledge, these wolves have only been harmless voyeurs, looking on at your doings. They haven't taken arms or action on any of you or your kin, sir or madam.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Have they attacked anyone? The wolves?
No, they haven't. Um, at least not that I can remember. I don't know if they're intimidated by our horses or not, or if it's something else. But none of them ever came into the city, or sorry, the town proper.
And you've only seen them and their eyes glaring upon you.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them at night? Have you seen them convene? Is it usually just the one or the two?
It's been at
How many
most
have you seen at a
one.
given time?
Yeah, at most one at a time. They don't. I mean, we haven't seen a second one. At least not that I can recall. It's the same one every time. Oh,
I
and
see.
sometimes it sits there for maybe a couple of minutes. Sometimes it sits there for a couple hours.
And
I'm not sure.
have you been close enough to know that for certain it is a wolf and not perhaps some bear
Oh,
or
absolutely.
owl bear?
Bears are much bigger, and my eyesight's not that bad. If I could still see the color in its eyes, so I could definitely tell the difference between an owl bear and an actual bear and a wolf.
So there is one wolf with heterochromia. And can you describe?
I don't know what that word means, but I could try and describe it to you. And
Yes, please.
after like a very brief description, you kind of get a vague feeling that it was one of the wolves that you guys had basically kind of let get away.
Ah!
What,
And
why
this
you-
was yesterday you saw this wolf?
it was here.
Or only just last week?
It was here yesterday, yeah, but only stayed for maybe about 5 minutes. I think is what my doe said.
Hmm.
And you surmise it's simply the horses keeping them at bay. Would you
I
feel concerned
like to think so.
if something were to happen? Okay.
I kind of go, if you would excuse us for a moment. And I like tug
Yeah.
Constantine's sleeve over to the side.
Of course. He kind of walks away, brushing his almost like receding black white hair back into his hat.
Do you think we should camp here tonight?
Don't we literally own an inn? Oh, it's to find the wolf. Yes, that's actually a pretty smart idea. I was going to say that we are monster hunters and have everywhere we've been, we've seen horses being slaughtered and we could offer our services for a fee, but however, we are quite busy and need to get on our way and might just leave him to his fate.
You know, that might have been a lot. But he's
Okay,
been
fine.
very
Forthcoming.
chill. Yes. So, you know, I'm not going to say it wouldn't work, but I will say that it's risky. It's a little bit risky. So,
I
how
can
about
be
in
benevolent sometimes.
Okay, and Rune just pats him on the arm because she can't reach his shoulder and goes, "Hold on," and comes back to the farmer and go, "Were you by any chance the one who posted about softening the hay?"
No. I don't remember no posting about softening hay.
Oh, right, I shouldn't know that. Well, is there anything we can do to help around here? We feel like the townsfolk have been so generous to us. We really insist that we maybe help you out. Especially at the golden age of your life, you should enjoy your evenings.
Oh, well, if you insist, I do have some feed I need to shovel into those troughs if you want to do that. He kind of points towards where there's this just big stack of hay, and then seemingly smaller car that's going to transport it behind it. Trucks. What am I supposed to? Go ahead and say. Um, yeah, the small like trough. That's kind of it.
Sorry, the shit needs to be shoveled?
He basically just needs you guys to move the feed from the carts into the troughs for the horses and the other animals.
Why don't we come back in the evening? Unless it needs to be done now, of course. Why don't we
Oh.
come back in the evening?
Well, I'll be done by the
Hmm. You're gonna do all this shoveling?
yes.
I step forward and say, I fear not labors of the manual variety.
Oh, perfect.
However, I will simply ask, do you think it's likely that this visitor will return tonight on your beautiful lands?
Probably not. Smith told me someone took care of the wolves.
But you saw
Hmm.
one yesterday.
Yeah.
Last night. Okay. Well,
Well, yesterday was the day that you guys had got to take care of the wolves, right? Yeah.
well, yes. But they shouldn't have come back last night.
Oh, sorry. Then that's my mistake. He wouldn't have said last night. It would have been yesterday morning.
Okay.
Wait, so do we know, yeah, there's a wolf out there, or do we know, these wolves are all dead, we took care of them?
You guys didn't kill all the wolves. I believe you only killed 2.
Okay. But the wolves seem to be controlled by someone.
And
We're
yeah.
to
still
our
not
knowledge,
sure.
we already killed
We
the
took
thing that
care
was
of that
controlling
already.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll just move on with our lives. I think we've dealt with the wolves. That's what I'm gleaming.
Well,
Unless I'm mistaken.
I still think I'm gonna try and persuade this farmer to try and get a little bit more like a security dog or something.
Sure. You can give me a persuasion check. You see, he kind of ponders it for a brief moment. It's like, oh, I don't know if it'll be all that worth it for all that cash I'm gonna have to pay out for a pupper. To be honest, I don't know if I'll be around long enough to see it grow up. So, I don't know. Might not be worth it.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I'll be fine. I appreciate your concern for us, miss. I do. It's very kind of you.
well, Rune's visibly dejected, but kind of goes, "Do you still want us to help you move your hay?"
If you're willing.
She looks over at Constantine.
I say briefly to just you, do you still think it's worth camping at night here if we'll see anything worthwhile? If not, I might just return to our comrades after shoveling this man's sod.
I don't think it's worth it, to be honest.
I look to the ripped farmer and say, we are humble travelers and guests in your town. We'll be here for a short while, and I'd be happy to ease your burdens.
Well, I'll appreciate that. I'll be sure to see if I got anything that might require some big, young, strapping lads and ladies.
I'm already ignoring him and moving the feed.
Yeah.
Rune kind of sighs and just goes to join him, but is like, she might as well be using a toothpick. It's like really not that helpful.
Honestly,
I say you're good.
It probably doesn't take that long. Give me an athletics check, Constantine.
Yee-hee.
And you can give me one as well.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe I
okay.
should rage.
You don't
kidding.
have to.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
maybe Rune is
Honestly,
helpful then.
Rune is definitely helping. The two of you working together, it's like it's like a hay shuffling machine. You guys get that stuff done in less than an hour, whereas you're pretty sure it would have probably taken like 3-4 hours to get all this stuff unloaded normally. You guys get some
Of
pretty
course
quick
I-
work done.
Of course, I roll a 20 when I have to shovel some hay.
But yeah, you shovel hay successfully. I don't know what else.
Like a machine,
Oh,
like a combine.
Yeah, the old guy kind of continues talking, kind of just enjoys your company for a little bit, but you don't really glean too much else from him. He doesn't expect the wolves to be back because, well, even if they were back, it wasn't really like a problem. They weren't taking anything, they weren't stealing anything, they were just kind of like observing the town. And yeah, he had no issues with it. It was a tiny little. The town itself is still tiny, so it doesn't really matter. Basically, everyone knows everyone anyways.
We part ways with a cordial goodbyance, and I remark to Brune, we're gonna find his thrown out corpse in front of his lands in the next fortnight.
I really hope we don't.
This place
it-
screams to be an Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I can't say I believe horses ward off animals like that, but you know, better a horse than a goat, I guess.
And guess we return to our comrades and presume that Esther was left by her lonesome without a guide and is kind of just stuck.
Well, she's
He
got
has not moved.
Simon.
Without, okay, never mind.
Yeah, she's playing some sort of game with Simon. Let's go with that. They're playing tic-tac-toe, but like with hands and tiles and stuff. Makes it easier for the blind. But yeah, I'd say that for the rest of that day, nothing much else happens. The rest of you kind of just enjoy your time off until the day after, which you guys can give. I can give you guys a long rest for that. Boom, prop long rest.
So
know if
Libra's
you guys-
brooding.
What's up?
And Libra's brooding, Giancarlo is gooning.
I wouldn't say that.
Neve is
but
tentacling. Kidding.
Is that a verb?
It can
Yeah.
be.
Let me check Webster's dictionary.
I mean, do the rest of you want to do anything else before I just kind of move it on until your gal is back?
just hanging out. Hanging out.
Your gal.
Yeah.
Tentacling is not a word.
Your dragon lad. Your dragon lady. I'll call it. Okay, but yeah. As eventually, as all of you kind of settle back into your inn, you head to bed, sleeping in which was previously kind of like probably at least a little bit lively, but now seemingly
I'm on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, you are on the ceiling. Now a little bit more kind of a dead inn. There's a few people that kind of come by in the afternoon who are like questioning where Edka went. Some of them wanted drinks. Most of them just kind of give up and just leave. Yeah. Eventually, you settle down, wake up the morning after. All of you feeling refreshed for the most part, honestly. But you do hear a loud like knocking at the very front of the tavern.
This is when? Sorry.
This would be the day after, like the morning.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'll answer, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be up for sure too. Well, how early?
Like 8 a.m.
Oh yeah, I'd be up.
Wait, how many days did I skip that semester? What the fuck?
I guess I'll put a long rest in.
It was the 20th, and then it should have been the 21st, and then this should be the 22nd.
Do we all have to do a long rest individually?
If it shows up on your thing, you can just press long rest, and it should just do it automatically for you.
Okay.
Ah,
I don't think
Expended resources?
I didn't get a prompt.
I don't think you guys expended any resources, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
No.
not going to press it because I didn't expend anything.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry, I forgot I isolated it to just Jeff last time. Boom! There you go.
Hey,
You guys have access to external food
Oh.
and water, so you guys don't have to worry about
I
that.
fucked that up.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, I gotta. Oh, damn it.
You get a level
Oh
of exhaustion
shoot!
for
I
it.
also
That's
have to do a
tough.
wisdom saving throw.
You can remove that level of exhaustion. It's fine.
I took it off.
Yeah.
You guys are fine.
Oh, I'm Gucci. Okay.
Very nice. But yeah, the morning after comes and it is super pretty. It's like giga early, like 8 a.m. probably like 7 8 a.m. You hear this loud knock from like the front of the inn, because I'm guessing you guys would have locked the inn behind you, or did you guys just kind of like leave it open?
I lock it. Yeah, at the end of the night.
Yeah. Yeah. You lock it in the morning. A few of you are woken up by this like loud rapping on the door.
I'll go answer it, I guess. Why not?
You kind of open the door and you see Alcon, or who you think is pretty sure is Alcon, given that she is currently no horns and just has like a drip, like long dark red hair, kind of standing in front of you, but otherwise looks the exact same. Hey, I'm back. Oh, you okay?
Do I not look okay?
You look tired.
He looks not okay.
You look tired
I'm
and
fine.
you look okay. Should I ask? Do you want me to ask?
Welcome this way, and I'll just kind of step to the side and motion her in.
Okay. Yeah, hello. She kind of waves at everybody else as she comes in. I'm assuming that some of you are actually awake.
Yeah,
Hi, hello.
I'll wave.
Bold assumption.
Does she notice me directly above her like a chandelier of
Let's
the
give
6'9" variety?
Let's give her a perception check. She does not.
That's good.
Rune
Uh,
is still wiping the sleep out of her eyes.
Neve
Okay.
has made his way downstairs.
there is no downstairs. It is a singular floor. There is a basement
right.
though. Yeah, it is a one
A
like,
bungalin.
all right, cool. I'm back. You guys look okay. Well, actually, no. You kind of look terrible. Some of you. You specifically. What's going on with you, man?
That's crazy. Anyway, what's up? How'd the trip go?
It was ineffective, unfortunately. If any of you are aware, Femdel has a bit of a segregation, kind of problem. I don't have access to the upper layers. And because I don't have access to the upper layers, I don't have access to the really good, proper books. So I've done a little bit of research. I've spoken to a few of my colleagues, and we've got some information in regards to this. There have been historically some traces of Magnolia that has occurred with these invasions. Now, I know some of you are probably old enough to remember it. Actually, I don't. Is that elf racist? She kind of looks at the elves.
I mean, it's correct.
Hey, okay, perfect. But it's just that there's been traces of Magnolia, but it's never been able to be proven that he's linked with any of this. Or she, there, whatever. But, like, yeah, it is probably a much more appropriate entity for something that just craves death. Especially given that it doesn't really have a corporeal form, and nobody has ever seen them. Dangerous. But if there's a link and we can prove it, then maybe we could potentially mobilize people from the Citadel of Light to do some sort of exorcism ritual or banishment or seeking or something. I don't know. To prevent this from happening again. I don't think this is a bad way to go about it, but I'd like to visit the biggest library that's closest that's not in Femdale. If you guys are willing to come with me, I'm going to be heading to Asheville. I will need protection on the road.
I'm down to go to Asheville.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have to go through Femdale?
No. We can go around. I know. You've said previously you didn't really want to go through Femdale, which
I can't. So yeah.
Honestly, understandable. Honestly, understandable.
Well, I mean, I don't mind.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
anything, at the very least, I'll be able to see my dad for a bit.
Oh, is your dad from Nashville?
Yes.
Perfect. Seems like a great opportunity, right, guys? Yeah?
I guess.
You don't seem that excited.
I am always looking to learn more about this material plane.
That's perfect. You guys can do the research with me if you want. Or if if you don't want. I'll just skip that on that as well.
Well, I'm
But-
not sure I have the right scientific rigor, but I am definitely eager.
Hey, that's okay. I can show you how to do it. And then, two heads better than one. Maybe your out of material plane expertise could be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready to go? I don't know if you guys pack much. If you're ready to go, we can just go.
I
Yeah.
think we're pretty much prepared.
Yeah, ready to go.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't traveled this long in so long. It's gonna be fun. Right, guys? It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun. Come on.
Blood will be shed.
Well, I mean, that's not
Stops.
exactly necessary.
Looks at you. Well, I hope it's not. Let's go. But yeah, she kind of brings you on board a what looks to be like a new cart. This one seems to be a little bit different, and she's actually the one driving it. It's a little bit smaller. There's two horses that pull it along. It's like one of those wagons that you've seen in Oregon Trail. It's like white tarp covered on the top, like a narrow sitting area in the middle, with a bunch of supplies that are just kind of like strapped to the middle of the area, so you guys are like basically no real foot room. But she's like, to adventure, let's go, and just kind of departs.
Way too eager.
Can I drive?
She looks at you. I'm gonna have to go with a no. Because I
It's
want
because
to
I'm an elf, right?
live. No, it's because you're blind.
What if I told you I'm not actually blind and that this is all for show?
I don't believe you. You're not even looking at me right now.
I just kind of like look at whoever I am actually looking at. Fair point.
Poke you in the forehead.
That's your second strike.
But yeah, she kind of pulls you guys along. You guys manage to go around the city of Femdel, far in the distance, that all of you kind of view the city pass by. It is a big and grand city, and there's so much going on in it, but it feels a little bit pain to kind of miss out on it. But you're sure you'll return one day, maybe. as you skirt around the edges of Femdel, that's where I'll call this session. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but I am quite literally falling asleep. Not from being bored, but because I have, like, just evidently my sleep schedule has been absolute dog water. So
Fair
I'm
enough.
so sorry. I'm so tired. I don't think I
That's
can really-
I
okay.
don't know. No, it's okay.
Thank you guys for being here, though. And
Yay.
I apologize if this episode was a little bit, let's say it's lacking
It was a
in
lore
Slice
content.
of
episode
life.
for
It's fine.
Giancarlo's love life. Yeah.
It's just slice of life.
This is true.
Yeah.
For the inevitable death combat next session.
Yeah.
There will be
Well,
combat
I mean-
next session. We'll see how you guys handle it.
Ooh.
Mainly because as you guys are traveling events tend to end up in combats.
Especially
Yeah.
if I have anything to say about the encounter.
And I do.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I do have a question. Because I'm DMing for the first time for some of you, is there any questions, concerns, feedbacks, details